Hello there, welcome to Club Xbox level 26. Joining us today, first off, Mr. Jason Novak. Welcome. You have the next contestant of
Welcome,
Price is
konnichiwa.
Right. How's it going, man?
It's going. I was talking to Richie before the show started. It's been a crazy, personal week. Not even game
Yeah.
related. It's just haven't had a whole lot of game time, man.
Yeah, you and the rest of the planet here.
Yeah, I haven't played anything except for Hearthstone this week.
Yeah, on the
And that's because
iPad or
Yeah,
computer?
iPad.
Okay.
When I'm in bed, I play it.
Yeah,
So.
cool. Well, not a lot happened this week. I think there were 3 blog posts on Major Nelson's post. If that tells you anything, that's pretty bad for
Well,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't follow Major Nelson, but who, what, where? Okay. Let's say who is
He's
Major
Larry
Nelson? Understand-
Herb. He was given this marketing role at Microsoft, I guess.
Oh, so he's like a Microsoft marketing guy.
He
Yeah,
does
it's just-
more than that. I think he has other stuff he has responsibilities of.
Okay.
But he works
he's kind
for
of just like
Microsoft.
a Xbox personality.
He's a face, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
See, I
like
didn't even
he's like
know
an
that. I
American
thought-
Iwata, but he's not actually a CEO. Doesn't have any real power.
He's more like that guy who was the indie guy for Nintendo, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So I guess a game came out this week, like Evolve. That's available, I guess.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's like a game where
Yes.
you're monster hunting, Monster Hunter sort of, but not quite Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I'm joking. It's not at all like Monster Hunter. The game. For
Uh,
3DS.
I mean, I talked about before. I played the open beta or the open closed alpha, open beta, whatever. I tried both of those, and I just don't think I'm going to be diving back in.
No.
If it
You know,
goes on,
$20, I might buy it. You know.
yeah. But I'm also interested to see what the staying power is going to be on that game. If in 2 months or 3 months, what the community is actually going to be like there.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to be making that purchase. The game looks fun, and when I played the beta, it was fun. But without having like 4 other friends that are going to buy it and guarantee me that they're going to play it all the time,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is, first of all, like I had groused before, the more people play the monster, the better they get at the monster. But the way they get better at the monster is not fun for the hunters. And then combined with, to really enjoy the game, I've got to be willing to have people that I'm willing to either talk to or listen to. That's just not how I play the majority of my games. If I had that team of 4 or 5 people that, we would always play together,
Mhm.
I'd be more willing. But just trying to coordinate and talk with strangers, it's no.
Just no. So Evolve's review. Just no.
No, it's fun if you don't mind talking to people and you enjoy. It's more of a third person shooter.
This kind of game worth $60. I don't. That seems like no.
I would say honestly, as a minimum, not as a minimum. If it would have launched at 40, I probably would have thrown in just to
Can't-
do it.
Well, the
So you
60,
can play alone, but just with randoms, right?
And if you don't have other people, the computer fills in roles and does a good job of it.
Is
by
there
what
a
I hear.
campaign at all, or is this a Titanfall? Just all this is it.
There is a campaign, but it's really not the focus of the game.
Okay.
yeah, it's kind of like Left 4 Dead. And it's
Yeah.
made by the same people as Left 4 Dead. And I don't know if you ever played that, but
I've not no.
it was all you had to have either 3 friends to play with in that game, or else you were just playing with 3 random people.
Okay.
Though there is also, while we're still on the topic of Evolve, a glitch has already come out having to do with when a character dies, it spawning the character back to life along with the new drop of the new character, so it ends up becoming a 5 versus 1 game, and one of them is controlled by the computer because the computer can control people that aren't real. It's just interesting. 4
Yeah.
versus 1 becoming a 5 versus 1. I almost wish I could get in on a game like that just to see how that works out.
Go on.
And like I said, I mean the classes. It is a unique game. I haven't played any of the additional monsters, but the review that I heard, first of all, the Wraith, I think is the name of it, is supposed to be mad OP, like just wanton death and destruction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the
So-
game it looks
but
awesome. The game looks great, but if you don't
There's
have,
no
like I
doubt
said,
about that.
if you don't like playing with just random people, then you're not going to enjoy the game.
Is this a PlayStation title as well as this Xbox?
Yes.
Yes. It's
Yes.
on both.
Anything else in Evolve?
No.
No.
Xbox.com now has an activity feed and suggested friends, I guess. So,
Yeah, it's like suggested friends and people to watch or something.
you
like that.
know,
I'm curious what algorithm it uses for suggested friends, because I've got exactly 2 Xbox friends, and that's the 2 of you, I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a social gamer. The only reason I have a whole bunch of friends on my PlayStation network is because I asked to be hit of the week on Podcast Beyond.
were you?
Yeah,
Wow.
when Diablo 3 came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't play with people, so I don't necessarily care about having friends.
Then
That
why'd you
sounds
want me to
horrible.
hit of the week? That's weird.
No. Okay, gotta go on a tangent here. But Diablo 3, and I think it's the same way on the Xbox One. I know it is on the PS4, but that's where I have the system. There's a system where when you kill certain monsters, occasionally they will drop a piece of loot that is specifically a gift for somebody on your friends list. And so by being hit of the week, when a bunch of other people were playing the game, I had a chance of them killing a monster and dropping a piece of loot that it would mail to my account.
Wow.
So,
Nice.
not because I actually cared much about
Yeah.
playing with people.
So, I'm thinking Xbox.com is eventually going to mimic the Windows 10 app and Smart Glass and be pretty full-featured at some point. Seems
That's-
like to be the direction they're headed.
Yeah, I think they're just going to make everything all unified one thing. Which
That
makes
is the
sense.
Windows
I guess
and
everything-
Microsoft way.
Yeah. Well,
I guess everything other than like direct control, but yeah, like all the social stuff.
this is what most companies do. I mean, every Apple product pretty much has the same
It does.
thing, so it's,
But they
it's
have
just-
better customized interfaces from what
Oh, yeah.
historically Microsoft's
Kind of a follow-up
yeah.
to last week there, Tim, tangentially related.
Sure.
I know you had been on the invite, and then the full version rolled out, and then I heard you say that you're thinking about dropping Sling TV.
I canceled it this morning.
Well, first of all, you were incorrect on something, though only partially.
Okay.
AMC is not currently on Sling
They
TV,
will be, though.
but
I
it
saw
will
announce
be.
it. Yeah,
Yes.
that was...
I have a feeling every company will eventually be on Sling TV. They just have
But
to
no
make the
DVR
deals.
yet, so
I
I
don't
don't
think-
watch live TV. anymore.
I actually don't think every company will be on Sling TV, especially because with you've got the PlayStation
Go.
View competing service, you've got other companies launching.
Well, I meant
their-
like if they could come to a deal with them, it'll be on there, and that's. And I don't think the major companies I don't think you're gonna see like NBC, CBS, Fox.
Actually, you could see NBC and Fox. CBS is currently signed. Now, I don't know if it's exclusive, but they'll be coming to PlayStation View. But CBS highly values their content, and I don't think that Sling TV and or Microsoft are going to offer the kind of terms that CBS is going to want to have their content there.
But this thing, this Sling TV isn't only on the Xbox.
I know it's actually
It's
through
not even on the
DirecTV.
Xbox yet.
Yeah,
It will be.
So because I know they have a deal now. Like if you buy 3 months, if you pay for 3 months, you get a
$60.
free $60. You get a free Roku or a free Chromecast.
Yeah, it's now on the Amazon Fire.
Yeah, that you
It's
get a
now
free
on there.
Amazon Fire Stick or something like that. Like you get
Yeah,
a choice
so-
of picking one of those things.
I tried this out, and so it's coming to Xbox. I'm sure that's going to be a better implementation than the app on the iPhone. But I don't watch a whole lot of sports. Maybe I sign up during March Madness for a month. But then again, they have the March Madness app, so who cares? That'd probably be cheaper, actually. And I'm not really inclined
So is it really
to-
just? Is
yeah.
it just about the content that's making you drop it?
It's that, and I can't. The thing with Area, I loved Area, was I could record stuff and
Yeah,
go back
I'm
to
sure.
it.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna implement all this stuff. It's just gonna take some time.
And I really do need I need Jeopardy. You guys got to get Jeopardy. You know, got to make it happen.
That's what is that on NBC or
Yeah,
CBS?
I think so. NBC. Yeah, they got to get Jeopardy. That was one thing I used Area for all the time to watch Jeopardy because I had no other way to watch it.
Again, it's the only thing I can most easily directly compare it to. I'm not trying to keep bringing it up, but like the PlayStation View service is supposed to have like not necessarily a DVR, but a free 3-day viewing window. Sling TV doesn't even have like a
3-day
multi-day. But they don't even have that?
No, it's live or nothing.
Oh man,
you can't even pause ESPN, and some
to
channels
me-
you can pause, some you can't.
To me, if you want that, like, you might as well just go get Hulu, because Hulu gets pretty much everything that's shown
Except for
on
Jeopardy.
TV. They don't have Jeopardy.
No.
Well, like, I mean,
or CBS.
oh, do they not have any CBS shows?
No,
Yeah.
CBS.
What is on CBS
right now?
anyways?
Some good stuff.
Elementary, NCIS,
See, I don't-
CSI.
I can't stand any of those detective cop shows.
You don't like Elementary?
No, I can't. I can't get into that stuff, man.
Oh, Elementary is awesome.
It's like a modern-
If I want to watch any detective stuff, I'll watch Sherlock. So
It is a modern day Sherlock Holmes.
It's a I don't know. I like Elementary. So yeah, I don't know. It's a good chance. Oh, Big Bang Theory is also CBS.
Yeah.
yeah, see,
that
I
is
think
the
that's the
classic.
only thing I watch that CBS provides, and then I just catch it. You know, I DVR it. So
I catch it.
Yeah. I gotta watch the Better Watch Saul or
Better
Saul.
Call Saul.
Better Call Saul.
Yeah, see,
I
I-
haven't seen that yet.
I
That's
still
another
haven't
thing.
finished. I still haven't finished season 5 of Breaking Bad. So
that's another thing. I know you guys are probably gonna give me some crap, but I've never seen an episode of Breaking Bad. And
Okay, homework,
I don't
Richie.
ever
Homework,
intend. I know I
Netflix,
don't ever
Netflix.
intend to watch it. I don't ever intend to watch it. It's been so overhyped for me.
No, it's great. You know,
I'm not even. It's the same reason I've never seen an episode of Lost. I'm never gonna watch it. Never.
Breaking Bad's
Lost
not
was
true,
not
Lost.
Lost was not worth watching.
Breaking Bad's worth watching. But anyway, sorry, we're doing this tangent because we got like 4 stories for the whole week because nothing happened at Xbox World this week.
I got a couple things to talk about.
But Richie, homework, you have to see the first season of Breaking Bad because it's hyped appropriately.
Actually,
it's hyped appropriately.
Let me go a different way. Richie, I didn't watch Breaking Bad until about 3 weeks ago, and I powered through the first 4 seasons. So I was right there with you about it being overhyped. And
It's good.
as I'm watching the show, I watch episode 1, and I was like, well, that was kind of entertaining. I'm not sure it really was as awesome as everybody said. And I kept having that feeling for 2, 3, 4 episodes, but it rapidly builds where you're no longer concerned about the hype that it had, but you're appreciating the story it's telling and the pace at which it's telling it.
You gotta do it, Richie. It's good. You have Netflix, right, Richie?
Yeah.
It's all on there, man.
Is
you
that
gotta do that.
all the
Yeah.
seasons on there?
Yeah. So if you're stuck inside, snow day, it's Breaking Bad.
Monday's a holiday for me.
Yeah, I gotta work on Monday.
So do I. So.
But that's an episode a night for the next week here, Richie.
For the next
Let's
month.
report here. Okay, what else at Xbox?
What you
land?
got? Yeah, what have you got, Richie?
Okay. Well, I just read this. I just saw this earlier today. Is John Ryan, who was the head writer on Guild Wars 2, is leaving AreaNet, which is the company that makes Guild Wars 2, and he was picked up by Bungie, and he is now going to be working on Destiny.
Which means Destiny now has a total of 1 writer.
Yeah, it's gonna get a story finally, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be. His title will be editor, lore master, and they said that they don't know for sure. That hasn't been announced exactly what he's gonna be working on, but I don't know if it's gonna be like future Destiny, DLC or Destiny 2 or
Well,
what exactly he's gonna be working on. But I have never played Guild Wars, but I know it's got a huge following, so I'm assuming it's a great game.
it's a pretty good game, yes. While we're on the topic of Destiny, 2 things. One, I keep seeing the tweets that Aaron Rivera from Club Nintendo
He's
keeps
on
putting
level
out.
30 now.
And, well, I wasn't paying attention to that, but I keep looking at his tweets and going, as much as I didn't enjoy the game, it sure is pretty to look at.
It is.
But that also, I don't know if you guys are aware. I had heard on another podcast murmurings between the hosts and everything. Apparently, there's a rumor that part of the Bungie Activision Destiny deal is that no, we are not going to get like a Destiny 2 this year, but they're going to treat it like the Star Wars movies where you'll have numbered years every other year and then major content, not numbered, but like a major expansion on the off-numbered years.
Yeah.
Which means
like
this
that.
year would be, I think they keep calling it like the Den of Wolves or the Cave of Wolves or the Den of Caves.
That's the DLC. If you bought that first DLC, they were only selling it as a package. You had to buy both.
Then I
DLC.
guess that's not what they're talking about because they're saying there's going to be another pretty giant DLC.
Yeah,
At
well,
the
that's
end
what
of
it
this year.
is. I mean, there was the one that just came out, and then it was packaged with this other one called whatever Wolves or whatever. I can't remember the name of it right now, but because it was like $30, and basically you were getting two, packages or whatever. And I know they said the second one's supposed to be the bigger one. Because the one that just came out, it was cool. It added a little more story, but it added some more bad guys. But you were still running through the same levels. There was no new. Well, in the multiplayer, there was some new stages. There was, I think, 2 new stages, and then but like I enjoy the game for what it is. Like I'm not a huge,
Lorist.
I don't need.
It's a
Story in
good
the
way
game.
to mindlessly spend some hours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and then, but I have to be playing with other people. I don't like playing it by myself. Like, I get bored.
Oh, I can play by
just running around
myself.
by
It's a
myself.
Zen out game, It's either the Zen out game or the total like hangout where you're just chatting with your friends for a couple hours.
But I feel like if you want to level up, like, if you want to get to level 32, you have to play with other people.
Unless you want to spend 1,000 hours doing it.
Yeah.
Which you can. That's why Jason might not like this game.
No, I have no problem spending the hours. I mean, hell, I think I've got some 400 or 500 hours in Diablo 3 just on my PlayStation 4, not counting the time I logged on my PlayStation 3. But I just didn't enjoy the game. I really didn't. I will admit it was pretty. I also am not fond of any game that requires me to play with other people. And the way some of those strikes are set up at higher level and stuff like that, you're not doing it alone. It doesn't matter how good you are, and that's all sorts of no bueno.
Yeah. You know what game is also pretty? NBA Live 15.
I knew that's where you were going to
It's
segue.
coming to EA Access. Who's excited?
Not this guy, because he doesn't have EA access.
I do, so I get a free game again that I'm not going to play, probably.
Are any of the NHL games on
I don't
EA
think
Access?
so, not yet. I want
Early
one,
ones.
because
I'll
those
get
would be
that,
great.
yeah. I don't care about football or baseball.
Basketball's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I might play a couple rounds, I don't know.
Sports
Like,
ball.
Because I have it, I downloaded the UFC one and I played that, and
Yeah.
I literally deleted it the next day.
Well, I don't have room on my Xbox to download all the stuff I have at this point.
Yeah, I don't even. I'm cautious, and I'm mostly only downloading like free stuff. And man, that space goes so fast.
It does.
Yeah, that's why
So
I already
what other
added
stories do you have this week, Richie?
There was a new PC game announced coming out on Xbox and PS4. It's called Swindle,
Okay.
and it's a side scroll like platformer game, but it looks like they have a trailer thing up for it, but it looks like it's like you break into houses and you gotta like hack computers, but you can like you either have to not be seen, or if you get seen by somebody, you have to kill them, and then you hack their computers, and then like it looks like it gets super intense. Like once you've hacked everything, I guess, in the house or wherever you're breaking into the building, like you have to escape without getting caught.
Okay.
I don't know. It looks really cool, and it's like old school, kind of, but it looks newer, old school. Like it kind of reminds me of that. I can't think of the name of it. a couple of side-scrolling like games that came out on the 360. I can't remember the names of them right now. They're like kind of real dark animation, and I don't know, it looks really cool.
Okay.
Like if you guys want to check that out.
Take your word for it.
You did make it sound, I did like the idea about, you know, breaking in and hacking into people's houses.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is. If it's like a building, like a business building, I don't know. It looks. They didn't give you a whole lot of information, but I think it's already out on the PC. It's been out on the PC, and they're releasing it on the consoles.
Okay. This
go
is
ahead.
Mildly related. You can get Windows 10 technical preview on a Windows phone now.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Who's excited? Let's
No,
go buy our
I-
Nokia phones to get Windows 10 on it. You know.
I stopped doing the betas and technical previews on OSs back when I beta tested Windows Millennium Edition.
Oh, I got the Photos app on the Mac. Yeah, because I'm on the beta. So.
Yeah, no. I'll wait on OSs. I mean, I'm actually still considering it for the Xbox One, but general OSs, yeah, I'm not. I'm not for beta testing that stuff anymore because, like, for example, Windows Millennium Edition, the beta on it wasn't horrible, and then the final release was just this gimped piece of garbage, and I just don't want to go through that again.
Fair enough. What else? Anything else this week?
I don't know how long it's going on, but currently you can get an Xbox One with the Connectless Assassin's Creed bundle for $315.
That's a good deal.
It
I
is.
mean, you probably don't want to play the games it comes with. That's still a good deal.
Yeah, well, you know, I think by this point they're kind of stable, maybe a little. I don't know.
Well, Black Flag is
Yeah, Black Flag's
fine. Unity's the one that had all the problems. So.
I
And
think
I
this one.
I haven't played it. I bought it, but
I think this one actually has both.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, they
So
come-
you know
it comes
Unity
with
was so
both.
bad, you gotta give him Black Flag too. I mean, come on.
Okay, so I guess my next bit of news, that 343 Studios has canceled the beta test for the big Halo Master Chief Collection update. They were planning to roll out, like, I think maybe to just the beta the preview program people,
Yeah.
but they were going to roll out a beta test of their update, and they said that basically the amount of time it would take to package the update beta, try the beta, collect the data, it would just push back the actual release. So they're going to be bold and say, screw it, keep working on it, and release this update as soon as it's done, and, you know, probably have to all but re-download the game all over again.
Excellent. I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm glad 343 Studios isn't just giving up on it, but this is such a black eye for them and for Halo
Yeah.
altogether that it just...
Basically, they're cleaning up the mess of their contracted people that they put them in.
Yeah, I feel like they need to just stop talking about it, and if they do something, but not make any announcements or anything
So
along those lines.
when's that Drive Club edition coming out for PlayStation Plus?
Well, you know, Sony stopped talking about it.
They did at least do that. Man.
And then also, I noticed actually out of nowhere, two third-party companies released controllers for the Xbox One. And it just seemed weird out of nowhere. Everybody was dropping it. But more importantly, it seems like everybody's only releasing wired Xbox One controllers. I didn't even know the Xbox One could work with wired controllers.
I mean, that's how the cool kids do it, you know.
And the people in the professional fighting scene.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, I got
to worry
zero
about them
latency.
latencies.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, well, I guess any pro gamers would do that. Like, I mean, it's the same thing with, you would never see any PC
Well, one of
gamers
them,
using wireless mice or keyboards.
one of the controllers is wired because it's got, like, the whole thing is made of lights. So it's doing that just for power, so that
yeah.
you're not sucking down them double A's.
I mean, both the controllers, I saw them both. They both look hideous. So.
Yeah, I like the Xbox One controller, other than the fact, like I've said before, that it's not asymmetric. Or that it's not symmetrical, it's asymmetric. kind of a obsession there.
A little bit. Yeah.
PlayStation and Nintendo both get more points for me because everything's, lined up.
Well, the current PlayStation, the old ones suck, as I've told before.
Having used them, I can't complain. I really think there's the differences are so negligible that I don't really find a problem with it. So,
okay.
And then the only other quote big thing that I even have for this week, and it's not even directly Xbox related, but I'm sure it will be, is that Bethesda has announced that they're going to be hosting their first ever E3 press conference this year.
That's pretty big, right?
Yeah. I mean, Bethesda's a
What are they
huge
working
company. Everybody hopes it's the next Fallout.
Okay.
They haven't really said exactly what's being worked on, but it's the kind of company that rolls out them big tentpole games, and everybody. Fallout New Vegas, then Fallout 3, Skyrim, just all sorts of massive games that just take so much time to play through.
Okay.
And like I said, the fact that this will be their first ever press conference, it's kind of a big deal in and of itself. You almost wonder if Bethesda's going to make sure and take that opportunity to, come out swinging, so to speak.
Yeah. Did Mortal Kombat X come out? I feel like I've seen so much about that game at this point.
No, it doesn't
not
come
out. Yeah.
But it's soon, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really soon. It's the reason you're seeing so much. I think it's being super hyped up.
Okay.
And then they're slowly announcing all the characters. It's
Okay.
every couple days they announce a new character that's going to be in the game, and so everybody's freaking out because they see their favorite character or whatever.
Now, is there in Sunset Overdrive you can have profanity filters? Is there a visual filter in this
No.
game that you can turn off?
No.
It's not a thing.
Well, they did it back in the day. They did where you could turn off and on.
No,
the blood.
Nintendo made them do that.
But I don't think. I mean, they might do it.
I'd be more inclined to get this game if I could turn off the make you want to throw up attacks.
But that's the whole point of this game. The people that are fans.
I don't like the point of the game that I guess.
The people that are. I mean, it's not the complete point, but that's the big selling point of this game. That's why I think people.
I thought it was
grew
just
up
supposed to be a
loving
good
it.
fighting game. I don't know.
I think.
It is.
I mean, it's a
Okay.
good fighting game, but I think people grew up with all. Since I remember
It was
playing
goofier
the
when
first...
we grew up, so the graphics didn't do anything. Back then, it worked. Now it's just too much.
Yeah, they had on the Conan O'Brien show. They had Marshawn Lynch and one of the football players from the other team that played the Super Bowl. On that, he has that Clueless Gamer thing,
Yeah.
and they got to play a beta or whatever of the game, and Marshawn Lynch he did a fatality at the end of the match or whatever, and he literally got up and he's like, "I'm out of here." He just got up and walked
I
out
can't
the
handle
room.
it. I saw the trailer. It's what has gaming come to? It's just not right.
Yeah. As you were talking about that story, you mentioned another game that made me remember a news article that I forgot to save, and that was for Valentine's Day, Sunset Overdrive is adding an extra achievement in there. I don't know what it is. All I saw was the headline. I think it's worth 135 or 150 gamer score or something. But I think that's funny.
On Valentine's Day?
I don't know. I didn't really necessarily read the details.
Once a year?
I enjoy the game, but I'm not a trophy hunter for the most part.
I'm not either, yeah.
Well, I think
yeah.
Destiny has something for Valentine's Day.
Of course
as well.
it does. You'll probably have a heart helmet you can earn.
Or maybe a heart armor with a glowing red heart.
That would make more sense, actually.
It says all weekend they're gonna have doubles skirmishes in the Crucible.
So instead of being a romantic type, go play Destiny.
Well, you can play Destiny with your significant other.
But in the different rooms, the different consoles.
Yeah, because you can't play on the same console.
Yeah.
Look, I'm trying here.
You tried. Yeah.
Though actually, I do know people that do have when I was in the military, a soldier of mine. He and his spouse both played games, and they had two PlayStation. I don't remember if it was PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, but they had two consoles side by side with two TVs side by side, and they would sit and actually play games together like that.
That's so sad. Like they don't have like local multiplayer games.
You know, it's sad, but on the same time, it's also a little bit appreciated based off of that whole you don't have to share your screen.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Well, anything else this week you guys want to dive into? Any other shows missing gaps in your show watching history, Richie?
Oh no, I usually watch. I watch a lot of stuff, but that's just one show that's really popular that I've never watched.
Have you seen?
Yeah,
Dexter?
Seen what?
Dexter.
Yes, I've watched several seasons of that. I never completed it, but I've seen
the first few of the better ones. So.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like randomly, I went to a friend's house and he was in the middle of watching like season 2 or something like that, and then I sat down and I watched like 10 episodes. Like I wasn't even gonna stay there. Just we started watching, and I was like, oh, and then I ended up watching a bunch.
Yeah. But
I was gonna say, I guess Xbox has hired Will Arnett, and he's gonna have like
is a basketball player?
No. Will Arnett, the actor from Arrested Development.
Okay. I don't know my celebrities, I guess.
Yeah, he's just like a comedy actor, and he's actually really funny. I think he's funny. But it's going to be
What have they hired him for?
A show called Game Chat, where I guess him and some of his friends, I don't know if it's going to be other celebrities or what, but they'll be playing new Xbox games and then talking about it, I guess.
And where's this going to be available? Like on the?
I'm assuming it's going to be available on Xbox.
Yeah, the Xbox video service. You know.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Everyone's favorite video service, right?
Yeah.
Like I think literally this just got announced today. I'm not sure, but I just randomly saw it. I think also on Amazon you could pick up Shadow of Mordor for $30 and Far Cry 4 for $30.
Like
I thought Far Cry 4 was 40.
Each? No, 30 each.
Okay. It's like a duo pack. That's an amazing deal. You know?
But those games, I mean, Far Cry 4 only
yeah.
came out like a month ago.
Yeah, Shadow of Mordor though. I feel like was that $20 on Christmas time frame?
No, it was 30, I believe.
30. Okay. Yeah, that game they've been trying to sell forever. So.
I feel like games are the prices of games go down so much quicker nowadays.
Yeah, you don't really buy at launch anymore. They just go on sale so fast.
Yeah, the only games games that I'm really excited in, I try and buy at launch just to get a little bit of a feel for the game and be part of the zeitgeist and the conversation while it's popular.
Yeah.
But I mean, heck, I loved Dragon Age Inquisition. I loved Shadow of Mordor. And those are the two big ones. And
both of those got on sale really fast.
I've yet to actually complete them. Was my point. I've sunk dozens upon dozens of hours in them, but I haven't completed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what games don't ever go on sale?
Nintendo games.
Yep.
Yay! You got it right. Like,
you know what else doesn't go on sale? Limited edition new 3DSs, at least not in good quality.
They didn't make any of those. They made like 100 for the country.
See, when I was at Best Buy, they had 2 red ones. 2 of the...
I want the gold one,
new
the Majora's
3DS.
Mask one.
Look, I went to Target 2 minutes after they opened. They got 2 in. They were already in the process of being sold, and I'm watching the representative. I'm watching she's standing there. The woman is standing there with a stack of the regular new 3DSs, and nobody cared.
Right, because they want the more Majora's. I went 30 minutes early. They had already passed out the tickets, the people that were there at 6, then I rushed over to the other Target, and those were all spoken for as well, 15 minutes before opening. Yeah, and then, I'm not going to... Anyways. It's not a Nintendo podcast, but
you're gonna have to
learn how to make more systems, because...
eBay it up.
Because you know me...
No, I'm not doing that
Jason, you know me, I have 10 3DS XLs, because, limited editions typically aren't hard to buy. They made them very easily to buy this past year.
And I've got the one that you don't.
The Pikachu one?
Yeah.
Nintendo does it on purpose.
No,
actually, so it's guaranteed that they sell out.
Actually, I heard a report that right now Nintendo is making fewer specifically because this is part of their return to profitability, in that instead of making so many of a limited edition, they're making just enough to guarantee the sales to not lose any money on their limited editions.
Because the other ones were easy to buy, those old limited editions. So they're probably just sitting on the shelves way too much.
But I think the reason those were easy to get is because the 3DS XL had been out for how long before those came out? Like this is on launch day limited edition, so it's like
it's
everybody wants to get that one. Yeah. So like because like I have the red XL, regular XL, and I'm like I'm not like because I could have bought that when I went and got my Xbox One on launch day. I could have gotten the Zelda XL, but I didn't because I was like I already have one. What I'm just.
But you gotta get them all, Richie. You gotta get all the XL.
You're crazy, man.
I probably have like $2,000. I have around $2,000 worth of 3DS XL hardware in my house.
Do you have 10 of them?
Yeah, I got 10 of them.
Yeah,
or 11 of them. Yeah, I got. Anyways, it's not the Nintendo Club podcast. That is on Sunday night. But this is just a glimpse of some of the things we'll be diving into. Some rants we will have with different people on the show, of course. But yeah. Anyways, anything else before we close it out?
No, I really. I mean, it was a shy week.
Yeah,
it was indeed.
I didn't even get to play very much either, as well, because of work and stuff. So,
well, Richie, where can folks find you on the interwebs?
I am Newfound Richie on everything, like so Xbox, whatever, everything, Nintendo, everything. Newfound Richie.
Okay, excellent. Mr. Jason Richie.
I'm Risen Devil. That's RISNDEVIL. Just like Richie there, I'm on everything, including I got on that Player.me social network there, Richie. Yeah, nice. Yeah. So yeah, I mean seriously, like I've said before, if you search Risen Devil and you find somebody, it's going to be me. Whether I actually check that or not, it's me.
Alrighty, my handle TCHATEN. And go to youtube.com/tchatten for the video version of the show. I'll be back next time for level 27 of Club Xbox. Stay tuned. Goodbye.
Later.